Friends, when you get a gift from someone, do you know it is taxable? And there are many such circumstances when you get such a gift, it may also not be taxable. In this video, we will cover all such kind of gifts which you can very easily consider as a part of your tax-free entitlements, and can also help you not only in your tax planning but also in a little bit of estate planning. So before we go ahead, a quick introduction.
My name is CA Puneet Agarwal. I'm the founder of Banyan FA LLP, where we are one-stop shop for all finance needs of people. Please follow us on Instagram and YouTube, where we release weekly videos related to personal finance.
So friends, let's say someone gifted you 1 lakh rupees. Anything above 50,000 is taxable. So your taxes, you have to pay tax on 50,000 of it. Another example, let's say 10 people came together and gifted you 50,000 rupees each. You got 5 lakh rupees of gift. 50,000 से ऊपर, anything above 50,000 is taxable. So you'll have to pay tax on 4.5 lakh rupees. If you, let's say, had a business associate who thought, okay, let me gift you a real estate flat costing you around 50 lakh rupees. You did not pay anything out of it, but did you know, again, that will be your taxable income and you'll have to pay tax on it. So why does Income Tax Act have such provisions? These are there to trap those incomes, which might generally be an income but would want to be passed on to show it as if it's a gift. And these sare provisions are there to identify such elements and get them taxed. But not all gifts are taxable. I'll give you an example of a few of them which are not taxable, and we'll also look into very details through a chart where you can identify which circumstances a gift will not be taxable. So hang on right till the end, because we will go through each step by step those elements which you could consider as part of your normal day-to-day gifts which you receive. So gifts in Income Tax Act are primarily dealt under Section 56. What it tells is broadly the category of gifts which will not be exempt or which will be exempt. It can be technical in nature, so kindly ensure that you take professional advice, and this video is more about general concepts. So one example of gifts which is exempt is when you get married and you get money at the time of marriage, वो सारा का सारा gift tax free होता है, ठीक है? कुछ jewelry का item है, even if your uncle gave you a flat or a friend gave you a big sum amount, all exempt. Second category of gifts are which have come from relatives. This area can be a little bit ambiguous because relatives की definition बहुत दूर तक हो सकती है. And Income Tax Act has done a very fantastic job to expressly define which types of relatives can give a person gift and it will be exempt. So let's look on the diagram where we'll kind of show you what are those elements which are exempt. So what are those definitions of relatives? If you look on the chart, if you get a gift from a spouse or you gift it to your spouse, exempt. अगर आप अपने भाई और उनकी वाइफ या अपनी सिस्टर या उनके हस्बैंड से गिफ्ट लेते हैं या देते हैं, exempt. फादर एंड मदर के साथ गिफ्ट्स exempt रहता है. If your uncle, which actually falls in the territory of your father's brother and his wife or father's sister and his wife, हिंदी में ताऊ ताई या बुआ फूफा से अगर गिफ्ट मिली, exempt है. आपको अगर अपनी मम्मी की तरफ से गिफ्ट आई, एग्जाम्पल मदर्स ब्रदर एंड हिज वाइफ एंड मदर्स सिस्टर एंड हर हस्बैंड, एग्जाम्पल इन अदर वर्ड्स मामा मामी या मौसी मौसा से अगर गिफ्ट आई, एग्जेम्प्ट है. आपके ग्रैंडफादर दादा दादी ग्रैंडफादर ग्रैंडमदर से गिफ्ट मिली, एग्जेम्प्ट है. सो दिस एंड देन इफ यू काइंड ऑफ गॉट गिफ्ट फ्रॉम योर चिल्ड्रन, बॉय और गर्ल और उनके स्पाउसेस, वो भी एग्जेम्प्ट रहता है. सो ये वाली तो कैटेगरी थी इन योर लीनियर ascendant, आपके पापा मम्मी के लिए. The same situation could be on your spouse's side as well. So if let's say your spouse's brother and sister gave you a gift और उन spouses ने आपको गिफ्ट दिए, it's all exempt. आपके स्पाउस के पापा मम्मी ने अगर आपको गिफ्ट दिए, exempt. आपके स्पाउस के ग्रैंडफादर और ग्रैंडमदर ने गिफ्ट दिए, exempt. So if you see, the definition of all the relatives are very, very specific and prescriptive. And there are lots of combinations which you can see where if out of natural love and affection, these people give you any amount, there's no monetary amount limit set by the tax authorities. It's all exempt in your hands, right? So we'll take an example. Let's say you received a 10 lakh rupees gift from your parents, sub exempt hai. Agar your sister gave you a gift, a flat to you, it's exempt. You gifted your wife 1 crore rupees, sub exempt. So I hope you liked this particular part of the video. Give us a thumbs up and subscribe to our channel to get more such regular content on a weekly basis. Thank you.